I want this completed in half an hour. Half an hour? Mr. Campbell, it will take at least 3 or 4 hours for the file to be rendered. Then you better get to work fast, Murray. Mr. Campbell, I've already completed everything. This is like waiting for something to load, if you know what I mean. I don't want to hear the excuses, Murray. Mr. Campbell, it's really not up to Caleb. The timing depends on how fast the software completes the rendering process. It will take time. Alright then. Get back to work, Grant. And Murray, what did you say? 3 hours, not a minute over that. Caleb Murray and Michael Grant watched their rude, and maybe just a little unreasonable, intolerant, and totally not understanding boss, Mr. Terry Campbell, walk down the aisle like a hawk. They were software engineers at the Campbell Tech Company in Cupertino, California. Thanks, man. I just couldn't make Campbell understand at all. No problem. He really doesn't get what we do for him anyways, so what do you expect? I better get back to work. Yeah, probably. Hey, I heard you were searching for room. There's a vacant room in my apartment if you want to rent. Really? I've been searching for months now. That would be great. I'll talk to my landlord about the lease. We'll divide the rent. It's a win-win for both of us. And so, Caleb and Michael became roommates. And over the days of working and living together, they became good friends. They had a lot in common anyways. Dude, which edition of the BII Adventures of Wayne the Huntsman comics is this? Whoa, be careful, those are rare. I've been collecting them for years now. Cool, man, can I borrow these? Knock yourself out, I read them all. Thrice. I'm gonna sit back and watch my daily show. What are you watching? You don't know? It's 7 p.m. Professor Connery's What's Beyond is on. It's the best paranormal TV show of all time. Popcorn? Caramel coated? You bet. This is really scary and interesting. It's BII, what did you expect? It's addictive. Michael and Caleb were enjoying their lives. Especially Caleb. It was just the other day, he noticed a new girl at the office, Laura Levesque. She sat in the cubicle down the row and was awfully distracting. The BII system configuration is so confusing. I bet you no hacker is getting into this. Could you help me out? Sorry, Laura, programming isn't really my field. I can help. Hi, I'm Caleb. Don't you have something else to work on? No, I have a few minutes, Caleb said, staring at Laura. Well, you never have a few minutes for me, Kayla murmured under her breath. Caleb is a software engineer. He'll be able to help you. Thanks, Caleb. Don't mention it. This is actually pretty easy. I'll show you a few shortcuts. I've always been a little weak in this, and on top of that, I don't have the time to complete it. I'm new here and I don't want to get fired. I know what you mean. Mr. Campbell is pretty tough on his employees, but don't worry. It won't take long. How about we meet up at lunch break and I'll show you how to do it. Really? That's so sweet of you. Lexical analysis is really easy. I can show you how to tokenize the input code with your eyes closed. I think I have a long way to go till I reach there, Caleb. You did the whole thing? So fast? Thanks, Caleb. You know who you remind me of? My favorite hero. You're like Batman. So tech-savvy and cool. Meanwhile, Michael too was having a great time. Things turned around for him when he too bumped into the most beautiful girl in the world. Whoops, sorry about that. Hi, I'm Michael. You need some help? It's okay, I'm just taking this to my car. I'm Laura. No, it's alright, let me help you. Are you new here? I haven't seen you around. Yeah, I'm a programmer. Me too, we should catch up sometime. Michael struggled to carry the box. What was this girl carrying in here? Nonetheless, he was relieved when he pulled it off without having to use his inhaler. Wow, we got here fast. Do you work out? This was pretty heavy. Well, you know, I do my thing. You're so charming, just like James Bond. I like James Bond. Come the weekends, Caleb and Michael were at their best mood. They were making future plans for their love lives. They plopped down on the couch, turned on BII's What's Beyond, both smiling at each other. You first. Best week ever. I met the love of my life. She thought I was like Batman, her hero. Really? That's great, man. I think I found the one too. She called me James Bond. Smooth. She's already falling for you. Where'd you two meet? We bumped into each other in the parking lot. You? At the office. What? What's her name? Laura. Levesque? Michael said, turning around. She's the love of your life? No. She's my girl. What? How are you like James Bond? Look in the mirror, Four Eyes asthma freak. And in what angle are you like Batman? Dude, you're broke, man. You better back off, Michael. No way, you back off. She's into me. You back off. She's into me. We'll see who she's into. They always pick the smarter ones anyway. Smart? Huh. You can't even get a project file rendered in half an hour. Oh, the game is on. The meeting is in 5 minutes. Anyone who's late is getting cut from their paychecks. Shoot, what am I going to do now? What happened? I couldn't complete the PowerPoint last night. Alright, hold on. Take my USB. Now you just have to pull out the act. And you're beautiful, so I think you're good to go. Aw, thanks, Caleb. You're just too sweet. Where is everyone? I better get going. No, my laptop! It's alright, don't panic. I know how to fix this. How are you going to fix it? None of the keys are working. What am I going to do? You'll be surprised, Michael said, tinkering with the laptop as Laura watched him cluelessly. Ta-da! Running fine. Wow, how did you do that? You're awesome, Michael. You did well in the presentation? Yeah, thanks a lot. Couldn't have done it without you. No, don't thank me. Congratulations. You know what? We should celebrate. Let me take you out to dinner. I would love that. How about Friday night? The BII Lounge? Are you wearing a new perfume? That smells wonderful. You noticed? I don't think anyone can overlook you. I was wondering, you want to go out and get dinner maybe? Sure, you know what? I had plans at the BII Lounge. Why don't you meet me there on Friday night? Both Caleb and Michael were thrilled for the next Friday night. Caleb rented a nice tuxedo. He'll show Laura he wasn't just Batman, he could be James Bond too. But Michael was right. He was low on money, but that was no problem. Caleb snuck into Michael's room and stole his money from his wallet. When all of this was over, he would gladly return it all. Caleb put the money into his wallet, and his wallet into his tuxedo, before he hurried off into the shower. He didn't want to be late. However, when Caleb was singing in the shower, Michael snuck into his room. He had gotten suspicious the minute he saw the tux. Did Laura have plans with him? Nope, this wasn't happening. He grabbed Caleb's tuxedo and hurried off. When it was all over, he would gladly pay the bill to the rental. Caleb's tuxedo was a bit big on Michael, but it wasn't that bad. He threw Caleb's wallet into the closet and grabbed his own wallet and headed out the door. Laura, you're looking gorgeous tonight. Hey, you're looking nice too, like James Bond actually. When Caleb came out of the shower to see his tux was gone, Michael. It could have only been him. No, he wasn't ruining this date. That was Caleb's job now. Caleb, you finally made it. What happened? You got caught up on the road? Yeah, my roommate can be a jerk sometimes, but I made it, Caleb said, clenching his jaws, staring at Michael. The more the merrier. Looks like you're the odd one out here, not wearing a tux. I know you don't have money to buy a tux, but you didn't even have the money to rent one? Wow, you can actually see with those eyes? I actually did rent a tux, but unfortunately it got stolen. Who would steal a tux? That's strange. It's alright, at least I made it here. If it was Michael, it would have been tough for him. I hope you brought your inhaler, man. Didn't lose your breath coming here, did you? Laura awkwardly chuckled. Yeah, I was going to tell you, I invited Michael. I heard you picked this restaurant. Is it because of what happened last time? Caleb's last date fled. That's why he had to book a little far. The other restaurant banned him. You got banned from a restaurant? Both the guys looked at each other and then at Laura. It was better to bail out rather than losing a second chance with her. The date was ruined already. The bill is on me, but Michael, I think you brought my wallet by mistake. Funny, this isn't your wallet, it's my wallet. I'll give the bill. Caleb raised his brow, seeing Michael take out his wallet. His empty wallet. Oh, okay, you give the bill. Michael gave Caleb a smirk as he opened his wallet. And suddenly froze. Huh, nice joke, Caleb. Alright, you can give the bill. This isn't a competition after all. Is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. You wanted to give the bill, Michael. You give the bill. Michael kicked on Caleb's feet, and Caleb kicked him back. You idiot, I don't have money. Looks like you get payback for ruining my date now, don't you? She already thinks you're a loser. You came here without your freaking wallet. Both Caleb and Michael turned and looked at Laura. Would you just excuse us to the restroom? Sure. While Caleb and Michael rushed off to the restroom, Laura sat there waiting. Until the waiter started to show up. Excuse me. We're waiting for the bill? Just one moment. I'm waiting for my friends. This table is reserved for another customer, miss. You have to pay the bill and free the booth. 5 more minutes. They'll be right here. Laura couldn't believe the guys ditched her, trying to escape the embarrassment in this restaurant full of people. Laura paid the bill herself and hurried out. But when she left, she was shocked to find Caleb and Michael shouting at each other in the parking lot. Where were you guys? Those waiters were creating a scene in there. Caleb and Michael froze and turned to look at Laura holding her hips. We're sorry. We just got caught up with something. Both of them suddenly blabbered out. His grandmother passed away. What? Both of your grandmothers passed away? Yeah, we're cousins. But I thought you were from Wisconsin, and you were from Texas. Yeah, we're distant cousins, related through our grandmother. Alright, I don't know what's going on between you two, but I think I should get going. It's really late. How about we walk you home? Okay, I could really use a breath of fresh air. It was quite late. Not a lot of people were out, but there was a comforting breeze in the air. As the three walked down, Laura noticed a strange-looking man walking towards them, but she didn't feel worried. She was with two guys. Tonight really didn't turn out like I expected. It's alright, it was an experience. I actually knew a better place, but Caleb chose this one. Maybe next time? Suddenly, Laura froze as she heard a shout. "Give me all your money, your bag, your jewelry." She widened her eyes seeing that strange man, and in his hands was an itsy-bitsy knife. "Huh, who are you gonna mug with that? You're in big trouble," she said as she turned to call Caleb and Michael, except she turned to see them far down the road. Oh no. The night turned out horribly wrong for a number of reasons that the guys would rather forget. Come the next morning, they were nervous and extremely lacking confidence when they arrived at the office. What would they tell Laura? They already looked like a fool. "Hey, what happened to walking me home last night? You guys left me there to get mugged." "It was Michael's idea." "What? You're the Batman, why didn't you save her?" "Me? I was Bruce Wayne, I wasn't prepared, but I thought you were James Bond. You should have saved her." "That's enough. I actually have some good news for you two. Mr. Campbell proposed to me." "What?" "We're getting married. Oh, there he is, my soulmate." Laura hurried off to Terry, who had brought her flowers. "Terry, these are beautiful." "Not as beautiful as you, honey boo." "Oh, Terry, you're so sweet. My Superman." Laura and Terry walked arms in arms into his office as Michael and Caleb stood there shocked to their core. Superman? They don't want a stud or a Prince Charming. They just want money. Pals before gals? You bet. Oh darn, this new software is so difficult. Would you mind sparing me a minute? Sorry Laura, I'm busy. Oh, okay, I'll see if Michael is free. I'm in the middle of something, Laura. Yikes, zero progress? Campbell's not gonna like that. What's wrong over here? Aren't you two supposed to be working? What's the chit-chat about? Terry, it's me. I've been having trouble with the new software. You mean you've been sitting here all day? Laura nervously looked at Campbell. Yeah, but don't worry, I'll see what I can do. It's okay, sweetheart. Take your time. What? She can't do anything, and she gets away with it. Well, I guess Campbell deserves a little payback. Now he's the fool. Click on the subscribe button and check out more awesome videos on our channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon because you know it's interesting.